strikeout. That's 16. And this is hit high and deep left field down the line. Home run. A walk-off 2-run homer. Back up the middle. 1 run is in. Another runner is rounding third and heading for home, and he will score. And there's another drive. Is it a 3-home run day for Kanga? Yes, it is. Is this going to go? Unbelievable. I'm a Woman Can Do It All. Hear her roar. The Peaks, for the first time in franchise history, have clinched a division championship, and they will be going to the postseason. The Thumpers, 3.5 games back, only have 1 game to play. It is against the Peaks. They will not be able to catch up. And that means the Peaks are Nova Division champions for the first time in history. We do have 3 games left to play in the regular season. This will be game 29 on the road against the Spots. The Peaks will put Crimp Jimson on the mound. He's 5-0 this year with a 3.33 ERA and a 1.0 whip. And for the Spots on the hill, it will be Flavio Chops, 2-1 with a 3.44 ERA. 2 pretty good pitchers. Your lineups for the Peaks: Trindle, Pootstink, Puffy, Riprock, Presentable, Cynic, Pass Me, Downvote, and Jimson. For the Spots: Barrett, Wentz, Wynn, Tedson, Barneswell, Mercury, Mike Drop, Clowners, and Chops on the mound. We are in Colonial Plaza. Gerb Trindle will be the first batter at the plate, batting .457 for the season. And I'm not sitting in the right spot. Curse this thing. There we go. 1-1 the count on Trindle. And there's a line drive to short. Mike Drop is there to make the catch. And that'll be 1 away. Here's Jimmy Pootstink. He will take ball 1 a little bit low. I keep looking at my other monitor because I changed my camera position a little bit, so I want to make sure I'm in my frame here. The 2-2 is taken for strike 3 because I'm more worried about if my face is on screen than I am playing baseball. That's not great. Arlo Puffy stepping in now with 2 down in the inning, and he will check his swing just as everyone else has done. The next pitch is off the plate. It's 1-1. And he goes down to get that one, and it's popped up into the infield. And Mike Drop is there for the catch. That'll end the inning. I promise I'll concentrate better in future innings. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Spots coming to the plate. Sonny Barrett will be their first batter. He's batting .279 this season. Strike 1 to Barrett. And Jimson winds and delivers the 0-1. Up the middle, base hit into center field. This will roll to the wall. The runner will head for second. Trindle gets the ball in, but not in time. It'll be a leadoff double. And Vito Wentz will be the next up. Runner at second, nobody out. Line drive right at Cynic. They try to double the runner off second, but he is back just in time. And that will bring Emilio Wynn to the plate. Wynn with a .296 average for the season. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Jimson. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is right in there. The 0-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. First of the day for Jimson, the strikeout machine. That his 66th of the year. And he faces Boulevard Tedson with 2 down. Runner standing behind him at second base. The 1-0 pitch is hit hard into right field. This is just around the foul pole. Hooks around the pole in right field, and it is out of the park, 363 feet, a 2-run homer for Tedson. That's his 10th of the year. And it's 2-0 Spots. If this game gets too far out of hand, I'll probably simulate it, as it is a meaningless game for the Peaks in the grand scheme of things. They are already looking ahead to the playoffs, having clinched the division. Here's the 1-1. And that'll be strike 2 as the changeup is over. The 1-2 pitch is popped straight up behind the plate. This will get onto the top of the netting. And another 1-2 coming to Barneswell. Ground ball toward short. Sinek gloves, fires. Got him. That will retire the side, but not before the Spots get 2 runs on 2 hits. Dash Riprock will lead off the second for the Peaks. And he will take the first pitch he sees down the left field line. It falls in foul territory. Well inside with that pitch. It's 1-1. Strike 2 as the curveball drops through the top part of the zone. And Riprock fouls that one away. And we'll do the 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Riprock maybe not with his head completely in the game, knowing that the next destination for the Peaks is the playoffs. And this game can change nothing in the standings. Presentable with a ground ball up the middle. And that will be in there for a base hit. Presentable aboard. Here's Sinek. Swings and misses at the first pitch and the second pitch. What's wrong with me? The 0-2 coming. And makes contact there. This will drop and get behind the right fielder. The runner's on the move. Sinek going to dig for 3. And he will be in with a triple, and the run scores. Presentable crossing the plate all the way from first. And it's a 1-run game. 2-1 Spots on top. Another hard hit ball to right. This one will not fall, but it might be deep enough to score the run. Sinek on the move. Will not beat the play. They gun him down at the plate. The Peaks score a run on 2 hits. We're going to head to the bottom of the second inning. Spots coming to the plate. 6, 7, and 8 due up for them. Here's Pavla Mercury to lead it off. 152 this season, a home run, and 6 driven in. And she grounds to first. Pootstink scoops it up and steps on the bag. That's 1 away. Here's Devin Mike drop. First time we've seen him this season. And he puts one on the ground out into right field for a base hit. Runner aboard, 1 out as Hemi Clowners steps in. The pitch is over for a strike. A nice curveball from Jimson there. The 0-1 is fouled away, and it'll be 0-2. And Jimson setting her up for his patented changeup, which she belts into deep center field. This is caught by Trindle on the track. What a catch as he tracks that one all the way to the wall. Pitcher Flavio Chops will be the next in the batter's box. Doesn't swing the bat particularly well, only a 143 average on the year. I've just guaranteed him a home run by saying that. But he's behind 0-2 to Jimson here. And that's not a place you want to be. Riprock tracking this pop-up into shallow right. He will make the catch. And that will retire the side. We head to the top of the third. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Peaks. Here is downvote in the 8-hole. And she lifts one out into center field on the first pitch. And Mercury's there for the catch, and that's 1 down. Crimp Jimson will be next up. 333 his average. Not too bad for a pitcher, not bad for a center fielder for that matter. And he looks like a pitcher on that swing. It's 0-2. Off the end of his bat into right field. A little blooper that's going to be caught on a nice sliding catch by Barnett in right. And back to the top of the order we go. It's Gerp Trindle. And he cranks this one down the left field line, out of play. Checks his swing on a low fastball, ball 1. Goes down and gets it, golfs it to right. Heading back as Barrett makes the catch. And that ends the top of the third. We head to the bottom half. Spots leading by a run. Sonny Barrett will lead it off. He made a couple of nice plays in the outfield in the last inning. And he will see if he can follow that up with some good hitting here. He takes the first pitch off the plate for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Jimson. 1-1 now the count. And that is a fastball in there at the letters for strike 2. The pitch. Fly ball center field. Trindle coming in, misjudged it at first, had to adjust, but he makes the catch and the out. And it's Vito Wentz at the plate now. Wentz with 9 homers this season and has driven in 23 runs for the Spots. Hits this one on the ground up the middle. Riprock with a nice dive at second. Bounces the throw to first, and Pootstink can't dig it out. And that will be an error. That'll be an E4 on your scorecard. And the runner is safe at first, 1 away. Line drive right field. Puffy can't make the play on that as it goes over his head to the wall. He will make the throw to home. Runner coming. The throw will not be in time. And that will be a triple, scoring another run for the Spots. It's 3-1 now. Here's Tedson at the plate, and he grounds that one foul down the first base line. Peaks waiting to see if it would roll back fair. It does not. The 0-1. Ground ball towards first. Pootstink is there. He has it. He will step on first to get the out. The run scores from third, and it makes it 4-1 in favor of the hometown Spots. The pitch is fouled away. 0-1 the count on Barnswell. Strike 2 as the curveball drops through the zone. And the 0-2 coming to the first baseman. And he misses with the changeup there. 1-2. The pitch. Off the end of his bat, pool cued foul. And they'll try the cutter again. And it's fouled off again. Change attack. They come inside with the 1-2, and the curveball catches the corner for a called strike 3. We head to the top of the 4th. Peaks down by a trio of runs, but they've got a trio of heavy hitters coming to the plate in Pootstink, Puffy, and Riprock. Here's Pootstink, .460 average, 10 home runs, 28 driven in. And this is a drive to center field. I think this one is going to be out of here. A solo home run for Jimmy Pootstink cuts the deficit to 2, and that's his 11th round tripper of the year. 427 feet. That ball went a long way in a hurry. It'll be Arlo Puffy next at the plate, and he'll take the first pitch from chops inside, ball 1. Strike 1 as that one's right down the heart of the plate, and late on that swing is Puffy. Goes down to get it, pops it up, shallow center. Who wants it? It'll be the center fielder Mercury hauling it in. And that'll be out number 1. Dash Riprock at the plate. Hit in the air, center field. This one could be nothing. It's caught by Mercury, short of the track. And that will bring Kid Presentable to the plate with 2 away and nobody on. He goes up and gets that high fastball, sends it up to center field. And a 2-out single for Presentable. Bemused hit a single his first time up. He bats here with 2 down, or excuse me, a triple his first time up. And this is a high fly ball to right center. Mercury has it, and that will retire the side. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, 4-2 Spots. Pavla Mercury, hitless in her first trip to the plate, will lead off the bottom of the 4th here for the Spots and take a curveball for strike 1 from Jimson. He winds for the 0-1, and that is fouled away as she was well out in front of the off-speed pitch. The 0-2, swing and a miss with the fastball, struck her out. 1 away in the inning. Second strikeout of the day for Jimson. He faces Devin Mic Drop now with the bases empty and 1 down. The 0-1 pitch coming in. Ground ball up the middle. Riprock diving. Can't make the play. It's just out of his reach. Trindle gets it in. It's a 1-out single for Mic Drop. And Hemi Clowners will step in now. Ground ball up the middle. Cynic can't make the dive on that one. Runners first and second now with 1 out. For the pitcher, Chops, we expect a bunt in this situation, so we're going to keep it high and try to get the pop-up. It's a good bunt. They go to third, and they don't get the out. Everybody's going to be safe. They tried to get the lead runner there with the force at third to no avail. So bases loaded, 1 out for Barrett. And Barrett takes the first pitch low for ball 1. And that one misses off the plate away. 2-0 now. You don't want to fall behind a good hitter like Barrett with the bases loaded and 1 away here. 2-2 now as Jimson evens the count. And the pitch is popped into foul ground. Putstink heading over, makes the catch. That's what they needed right there to try and keep all 3 of these runners where they are. 2 down for Vito Wentz. And he takes the first pitch off the plate for a ball. That one misses as well. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch is over the outside corner, strike 1. And shattered his bat up the middle. Jimson running, can't get the ball. What the hell? It rolls a little faster than Jimson can walk to get it. That one's all on the pitcher. 2 outs in the inning now. Base is still loaded, but the score 5-2 in favor of the Spots. You know, the game doesn't matter, but you don't want to see your guys playing badly. The 0-2 pitch is hit up the right side. Putstink will glove it and throw to Jimson covering. And it's 5-2 as the Spots get another run on a very bad play in the infield by the Peaks pitcher. Top of the 5th, it'll be Tina Passme to start us off. And he will take ball 1 off the plate. The 1-0 is hit on a line towards Wentz, who puts up his glove and finds a baseball in it. Cindy Downvote at the plate now, 0 for 1 today. Only 3 home runs and 6 RBIs on the year. She lifts this one to right field, camping under it, and finally making the catch is Barrett for the first out of the inning. And Crimp Jimson steps in now. 2 down in the inning for the pitcher. He's a little bit tense, as he should be. That poor infield play in the last inning. But he will put a charge into this ball. He's going to take out his aggressions on Mr. Spalding. He sends it deep and high to center field, but Mercury pulls it in to end the inning. After 4.5, it's 5-2 Spots. And Boulevard Tedson has a home run, a 3-run shot earlier in the game. He will start the bottom of the 5th for the Spots. Swing and a miss on the curveball. It's strike 2. And the 0-2 is off his hands into right field. Puffy up and firing, but he won't get Tedson. So the leadoff man aboard for the Spots in the 5th. And Jimson not looking like his old self. Only 2 strikeouts to this point in the game and 5 runs. Off the end of the bat, foul ground for Barneswell. The 0-2 is just inside. 1-2 coming to JR. Runner goes on the changeup. He will be safe by a long way. And we'll do a 2-2 pitch to Barneswell here. Up the middle, nobody can make a play on it. Trindle gets it in. They won't have a play at either base. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're actually going to take Jimson out of the game. We're going to bring in Brick Laserman, who hasn't had much work this year. We're going to try and save our big arms for the playoffs, which will be beginning shortly, possibly in this stream. Strike 2 across the plate to Mercury. And the 0-2 is in there for a strike. Laserman comes in and does his job admirably, striking out the first batter he faces. 1 out for Mike Drop now. Runner goes. Throw down to second, not in time. The runner does not go from third on the double steal, which is odd. The 0-1 pitch is hit high into the air. Left field, Passme going back, and we'll have a play on it. The runner will tag and head for home. Heck of a throw from past me on a line all the way to the plate. But to no avail as the run had already scored. But 2 outs now for Clowners. Runner at third. She'll take a curveball for strike 1. Strike 2, a nice pitch from Laserman. The 0-2. Ground ball. Cynic dives and just knocks it down with his dick. Probably could have just played it leaning over, but he dives anyway, and another run scores. It's 7-2. And 1-0 to Chops. This is fouled at the plate. It'll be 1-1 on the pitcher. Strike 2. No reason to mess around here. The 1-2 pitch is a line drive that Riprock knocks out of the air with his glove. The runner heading for third, and he will be safe. Runners at the corners, and that may be an error on Riprock. Let's see. Nope. Sonny Barrett at the plate. They'll give Chops a base hit on that. And Sonny Barrett takes strike 1. The 0-1 is over for strike 2. Laserman delivers, and that is hit on the ground. Riprock has this one. That will finally and mercifully end the inning. We head to the top of the 6th now. The Peaks need to get busy with the bats. Only 4 hits and 2 runs, and they're down by 5. Top of the order coming up. Trindle will lead it off, and he would love to spark his team into a rally here, and they brush him back a little bit. No call for that, Chops. You're killing us. It's 2-0. Ball 3. 3-0 the count on Trindle. They got to come to him. They do not. Instead, they'll give him first base. Here's Pootstink. He had the home run that started the scoring for the Peaks. And that's 5 balls in a row from Chops. Finally puts one over the plate, and Pootstink rips it foul. Ooh, that would have been one to drive. It's 1-2. And that one is high. Couldn't get it to break into the zone. The 2-2 right down the middle and driven on a line to center field. This will get to the wall. And Trindle will round third, heading for home. The throw will come, but it will not be in time. And the Peaks put a run on the board, 7-3 now, as Arlo Puffy steps in. Runner at second and nobody out. And he gets one to hit. Sends it on a line into center. This is going to be caught by Mercury. Good contact on the ball, but right out of fielder there. And it'll be Dash Riprock up next. And Riprock takes ball 1. Off the end of his bat, the shortstop has it. Tried to send the runner back to second, but it didn't work out. So, runner at first with 2 down for Kid Presentable. And he had a pitch to knock out of the park there, but he couldn't pull the trigger. Got a hold of that one, though. This is caught just at the wall by Tedson. Peaks put a run on the board, but they still trail by 4 bars. And we head to the bottom of the 6th. Vito Wentz to lead it off for the Spots. Strike 1 to Wentz. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball up the left side, and that is going to be out of play. Foul. And the 0-2. Over for a called strike 3. Emilio Wynn will step in next. And he is ready for the pitch from Laserman. Strike 1 on the curveball. The 0-1 pitch. A little bit outside. The count now 1 ball, 1 strike. That one misses inside. Laserman's stamina already dropping. And this is well hit to center field. Could be trouble. It's more than that. It's a home run. As that one bounces on the concrete above the center field wall. 440 feet, his 9th of the year, and it's 8-3 Spots. Laserman is done for the day. We're going to have to bring in Carl Resenhit in the bottom of the 6th here. We don't want to use all these pitchers as we are trying to rest some arms for the playoffs, but we can't get quality innings. 1-1 the count on Tedson now. Strike two. And Resin hit winds and delivers the 1-2. On the ground to first. Pootstink has it. He'll take it himself. 2 down now for J.R. Barnswell. Barnswell's average for the year, 250. And Laserman made a mistake with the slider out over the plate, and it results in a double. Runner at second with 2 down as Pavla Mercury steps in, the number 6 hitter for the Spots. And she sends this one through the left side, and the runner will try for home. The throw from Pasme got him. What a throw from Pasme in left field to end the inning. And we head to the top of the 7th. Peaks trail 8-3. Bemused Cynic will lead it off, 1 for 2 today. And he hits that one hard. It's knocked down by Wynn. Long throw, but he makes it just in time. Bang bang play at first base. 1 away. Hit high by Pasme. This will be playable for Mercury. She pulls it in, and that's 2 down. And Downvote will step up to the plate. Ground ball to short. It gets through the shortstop's glove. Eats him up. Mic drop with a rare error at short there. And Downvote will be safe at first. It'll be the pitcher Resin hit with 2 down in the inning and a runner at first. Ball 1 way inside from chops there. Can't imagine he meant to do that. It must have gotten away from him. It's 2-0. Strike 1 from Resin hit. The 2-1 is lifted into the air high into center field, but not deep. Mercury is there and makes the catch. And that will take us to our 7th inning stretch.
It's a beautiful day for a ball game today.
Devin mic drop at the plate to start the bottom of the 7th for the Spots. They lead by 5. We have to think the Peaks may be leaving something in the reserve tank, as this is a meaningless game for them. They're already in the playoffs. They've clinched their position. This is a high fly ball to center. Trindle has it. The runner will tag and head for third. Not a great idea with Trindle's arm, but he gets there in time. So 1 down in the inning. A runner at third for Flavio Chops, the pitcher. Watching out for the suicide squeeze here. He swings away, and this is going to be caught by Trindle deep enough to score the run. Throw comes into second. The relay is not in time. It's 9-3. Sonny Barrett at the plate. 2 down for him. And the Spots leadoff man grounds to Cynic at second, who gloves, fires out. And that will take us to the 8th. It'll be the top of the Peaks order. Trindle, Pootstink, and Puffy. Looking to make something happen here. It's a meaningless game, but you don't want to get embarrassed nonetheless. Strike 1. Home plate face cam. Yes, indeed. You like it? I'm pretty fond of it. How you doing, Jalapeno? And Jimmy Pootstink will take a ball inside and then one up and away. Ooh, had a pitch to hit there. It's 2-1. And that one was not where he wanted it. The 2-2 pitch is off the end of his bat on the ground towards first. Barnswell makes the play. Cool. I'm glad it looks good. I kind of like it, but we'll have to see what others think. I'm not doing too badly. Just been playing around with my OBS overlays today. Trying to get some stuff in there. Ground ball up the third base line. Knocked down by Wynn. He can't make the throw. And the runner will be safe at first. And the Peaks are doing well as well. They have clinched the division. They're heading to the playoffs. We're playing out these last 4 games, which are unimportant games to the Peaks, as they have already clinched the division and their seat in the playoffs. We're going to play these out and get a little practice at this higher higher ego setting so we can be at least a little bit ready heading into the postseason. Riprock coming over from second will make the catch in foul territory. That'll be out number 1. Here's Wynn. He's 2 for 4 with a homer today. They'll be a little bit careful with him. It's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Pootstink has it over to first for out number 2. It's Bolivar Tedson at the plate. Two down in the inning for Tedson. He fouls the first pitch away down the right side, and it's 0-1. Strike 2. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled away. There will be another one. The 0-2 pitch coming again. And the curveball finds the corner for a strike. Kid Presentable at the plate. 2 for 3 in today's game, and he puts a charge into this ball, and you can kiss it goodbye. It is not coming back. A long home run to left field from Presentable. 428 feet into the Spots bullpen. That's his 9th yard ball of the year. And a new pitcher will come in. Brash Allen will take over on the mound. He is locked in and juiced, and look at his stats. That is frightening. The batter will be Cynic. He fouls the first pitch away. Yeah, you do. You do, and a couple other people do, but I'm sure you won't mind yourself interrupting it, you know. One in the see. A single up the middle for Cynic to start the inning. All the games I missed from the stream, I watched there. Right on. That's what they're there for. And you're going to be excited at the end of the month when we get into this new season. I got a lot of new stuff. I got a brand new intro for season 4. Got a lot of cool stuff. Of course, if anybody is watching this particular game on YouTube, there's a fly ball to center field. And this will be caught on the track by Mercury. If anybody's watching this particular game on YouTube, this being a season 4 game, they will have already seen the new intro. But I am streaming this game before any of the season 4 games have been put up. So it will be coming in a few days. There's a new game every day at noon on the YouTube channel. And we're going to be going through the 3rd season, and that ends, I believe, on the 28th or something like that. 28th or 29th. Out number 2 on a fly ball to left there. 28th or 29th will be the last game of season 3. And the next day, season 4 will begin. Strike 1 to Resin hit. It's 1-1 on the pitcher. We're going to let him bat. He grounds one to third. He'll be out at first to end the inning. And that will also end the game. The Peaks lose, but it doesn't really matter. 4 runs on 8 hits with an error for the Peaks. The Spots get 9 runs on 15 hits, and they also make a mistake. Losing pitcher is Jimson. Only strikes out 3. Chops gets the win, despite giving up 2 home runs and walking 1. Tedson, Wynn, and Pootstink, your 3 stars for the game.